guys, welcome to my channel Infotape. I'm your host Maya and today I'm gonna talk on facts about smoking. But before we get started, let's check out the disclaimer. There may be some names or words that I may mispronounce due to my lack of familiarity, therefore please do not get offended. Thank you so much for your understanding and please keep supporting me by clicking onto the subscribe and do not forget to hit the bell button so you can get notified earlier. Let's get started with today's topic, facts about smoking. There are 1.1 billion smokers in the world today. According to the World Health Organization, if the trend continues, that number is expected to increase to 1.6 billion by the year 2025. Tobacco kills more than 6 million people each year, translating to one smoking-related death every 5 seconds. That is 1 million more deaths that occur each year as a result of HIV, tuberculosis, and malaria combined. Over 16 million Americans are currently living with a tobacco-related disease, including COPD, that's chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder. On average, smoking will cut 13 years from your life expectancy. If you have HIV, that number will increase to 16. Lung cancer is not the only tumor you can get from smoking. Others include cancer of the bladder, blood, bone marrow, cervix, colon, esophagus, kidneys, larynx, liver, mouth, pancreas, rectum, stomach, and throat. Every cigarette you smoke is harmful. When you smoke, the poisons from the tar in your cigarettes enters your bloodstream. It makes your blood thicker and increases chance of clot formation. It increases your blood pressure and heart rate, making your heart work harder than normal. It narrows your arteries, reducing the amount of oxygen-rich blood circulating to your organs. Smoking increases your risk of having a stroke by at least 50%, which can cause brain damage and death. And by smoking, you double your risk of dying from a stroke. Smoking can increase your risk of a stroke by increasing your chances of developing a brain aneurysm. A brain aneurysm is a bulge in a blood vessel caused by a weakness in the blood vessel wall. This can rupture or burst, which will lead to an extremely serious condition known as subarachnoid hemorrhage, which is a type of stroke and can cause extensive brain damage and death. However, the good news is that within 2 years of you stop smoking, your risk of stroke is reduced to half that of a smoker, and within 5 years it will be the same as a non-smoker. Smoking damages your heart and your blood circulation, increasing the risk of conditions such as coronary heart disease, heart attack, stroke, peripheral vascular disease, which is damaged blood vessels, and cerebrovascular disease, which is damaged arteries that supply blood to your brain. Carbon monoxide from the smoke and nicotine both put a strain on the heart by making it work faster. They also increase your risk of blood clots. Other chemicals in cigarette smoke damage the lining of your coronary arteries, leading to furring of the arteries. Your lungs can be very badly affected by smoking. Coughs, colds, wheezing, and asthma are just the start. Smoking can cause fatal diseases such as pneumonia, emphysema, and lung cancer. Smoking causes 84% of deaths from lung cancer and 83% of deaths from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is COPD. Smokers have an increased chance of getting stomach cancer or ulcers. Smoking can weaken the muscle that controls the lower end of your gullet and allow acid from the stomach to travel in the wrong direction back up your gullet, a process known as reflux. Smoking causes unattractive problems such as bad breath and stained teeth, and can also cause gum disease and damage your sense of taste. Smoking reduces the amount of oxygen that gets to your skin. This means that if you smoke, your skin ages more quickly and looks grey and dull. The toxins in your body also cause cellulite. Smoking prematurely ages your skin between 10 and 20 years. and makes it 3 times more likely you'll get facial wrinkling, particularly around the eyes and mouth. Smoking even gives you a swallow, yellow-grey complexion and hollow cheeks, which can cause you to look gaunt. Smoking can cause male impotence, as it damages the blood vessels that supply blood to the penis. It can also damage sperm, reduce sperm count, and cause testicular cancer. Up to 120,000 men from the UK in their 20s and 30s are impotent as a direct result of smoking, and men who smoke have a lower sperm count than those who are non-smokers. For women, smoking can reduce fertility. One study found that smokers were over 3 times more likely than non-smokers to have taken more than 1 year to conceive. The study estimated that the fertility of smoking women was 72% that of non-smokers. If you are a smoker, then please think again. While you may think that it's an issue you can deal with later, the current evidence suggests that time is not on your side, as it can literally take your breath away. Well, that's all for today, and thank you so much for your precious time to listening on Facts About Smoking. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share and leave your honest feedback below on Facts About Smoking so I may work on them. I'll see you soon on the next episode. Until then, take care, be kind, spread love and keep smiling.